my name's Kylie, and Dino is a fat-income, dead-set, idiot, suck-faced, mega, deadhead, brain-dead liar. And those are his good points. Like, everything he went about me last week is absolute bull. You know, he reckons he's so tough, but guess what? Even I shave more than him, see? And he thinks he's so funny. You know, like today in biology, Sir goes, what sort of bird can't fly? And Dino goes, Sir, a roast chicken. I think that's funny, right? And then in English, Miss goes, use the word unaware in a sentence. And Dino goes, look up there, look down there, I can see you're unaware. So immature, and he is going with my ex-best friend, Natalie. And guess what? She has spread it that I got with at least 5 other guys when I was going with Dino, which is, there was at least 9. And today, me and Amanda, we were just doing yo-yos, and Amanda goes, can you do walk the dog? And I go, yeah. Hey, Nat, you want to come for a walk? So funny. Amanda just laughed till her hair fell out of place. And Nat goes, what are you staring at? And I go, I don't know, I haven't got a zoo book on me. And then she goes, she's going to hit me. And I go, duh, I'm really scared. And guess what she does? Starts singing. I put a drawing pin on her set. And she goes, ah! And she chucks a real spack attack. And Sir goes, Kylie. And I go, ha, it wasn't me. And Sir goes, who else would want to do such an immature thing like that to Natalie? And guess what? The whole class puts up their hands. So good. And, but guess what happened then? He sends me to the school shrink. So bad. I go in there and she goes, okay, let's be honest with each other, Kylie. And I go, okay, how old are you? And she goes, that's not what we're here to discuss. And I go, what are we here to discuss? And she goes, I'm here to help you, And I go, Bull, you're here because you had a nervous breakdown teaching maths. She goes, Kylie, is there anything you'd like to share with me? And I go, oh, you can have some of this if you want. And she goes, I don't think you're being realistic, Kylie. And I go, duh. And she goes, Kylie, why did you hurt Natalie? And I go, because she's a real spack idiot. And she goes, Kylie, I think it means she's a really spack idiot. And I go, at least I'm glad you agree with me. And she goes, Kylie, you have very bad grammar. And I go, how would you know? You have never even met her. And she goes, I have a list of complaints here about you punching kids. And I go, Bull, that was ages ago, like this morning. And she goes, and writing on your arm. And I go, oh, duh, well, how else am I supposed to pass exams? And she goes, about lying. According to Mr. Matheson, your grandmother has died 6 times this year. And I go, yeah, well, she's had a bad year. She goes, there's been complaints from parents that you're a bad influence. And I go, which parents? And she goes, yours. Can you believe it? My own parents stopped me in. I am spewing. And she goes, don't you think you are unhealthy influence because other kids copy you, And I go, it's better than copying teachers and psychologists. Imagine if kids come to school going, oh, there's something I'd like to share with you. Oh, do you think you're being realistic? That would be unhealthy because they get their heads punched in. And she goes, Kylie, what happened with the student teacher last week? And I go, nothing. Just every time she sat down, we went, and she goes, I suppose you think that's funny. And I go, yeah, we backed up. And she goes, I think you better go back to class. So I go, and I wait outside the door, and I watch, and she gets up. When she sits down, I go, you should have seen her face, unreal. See ya.